to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Sonia and I would love it if you could subscribe, and if you're already an existing subscriber, welcome back. So today is going to be one of my monthly videos that I film every single month, and it is my empties. So we're in October now, which is crazy. The past few months have been the busiest for me in a long time, so time just seems to be flying really fast. These are my September empties. So there isn't a huge amount in here, but that's fine as well. So I'm going to start with project pan items. Those are all of my projects I have on my channel, and if I finish anything from those, I will put it at the beginning of this video. I do only think there's one, and I already think I've spoken about it anyway, but we'll get onto that, and then I'll just go on to everything else. The one thing I did finish that was in one of my projects, it was the Beauty A to Z project, and it was this. It was this one by Derma Treatments, and it was the pH balancing serum. I got this in a Discovered Beauty box, and I originally thought I wasn't going to like this because the smell of it is funky, a bit different. I didn't hate this, I thought it was quite nice. It was a gel serum, and it's meant to be a balancing youth serum. I don't really see myself getting any younger, but I did like it. I wouldn't go out and repurchase it because I get so many serums in my subscription boxes, and I don't even know where I can buy this, but it was a nice serum. And like I said, everything else now is just stuff I have used throughout the month of September. So it's not going to be in any particular order, so I'm just going to pull stuff out of my basket that I have here and talk about it. First thing I've pulled out is this by, I believe it's Bubble Tea, and it's the FOMO Apple and Starfruit Shower Steamer. So we got this in a glossy box. I was excited about this because we get a lot of bath bombs in subscription boxes, but we don't get shower steamers. So I was excited to try this. This is the first time I've ever tried anything like this. So I kept this for a time when I felt like I would really need it, you know, like that self-care night where you do a face mask, you get a shower, etc. It was okay. I prefer a bath bomb, if I'm honest, because to me the smell of this wasn't too strong. So when I was in the shower and I put it on the floor and it was dissolving away, I didn't really get that experience that I was wanting from it, similar to like what I get with a bath bomb. I wouldn't get this again. I'd definitely pick up bath bombs again, but I wouldn't get this one again. Next thing we have is this by Koeshi Naturals, and it's the lemon shower gel. So this we also got in a glossy box as well, I believe. I'm not usually a massive fan of lemon scents because I can find sometimes they can be quite overpowering, but this was really citrusy but in a nice way. Yes, like a nice, it reminded me of like a sherbet lemon sweet. I think sometimes I would think when I was in the shower that it might be a bit overpowering, but I did enjoy it. And it made me think maybe I am starting to like lemon now. I feel like since I'm getting older, a lot of the things I didn't used to like the smell of, I seem to like the smell of now. So this, I think, is one of them. Really enjoyed this. I think it lathered really well. I felt really clean afterwards. I think I might have another one of these in my collection as well, and I'd be happy to use it. I don't know whether you can buy this because I've never heard of this brand before, but I did really enjoy using that. Next thing we have is this face mask, and this is from Farmstay, and it is the Acerola Visible Different Sheet Mask. I think I got this in a Discovered Beauty box as well. Really enjoyed this. I think the one thing that would have like amped up the experience for me was if this smelled like cherries, because I love cherry scents. So I think if it was that, it would be like absolutely amazing. But this was a nice mask. I felt like it fit on my face pretty well. It didn't drip everywhere, and it just was a really nice experience. Now I don't know whether I can actually say whether it made that much of a difference, but for me with sheet masks, it's your time to sit back, relax for half an hour, whether that be run a bath, just, you know, reading a book on your phone, whatever it is that you enjoy doing. And I'm trying to use them once a week now. I used to get into a routine where I'd be using it at least once a week, and it would usually be on the weekends, but now everything's starting to open back up again. I usually have plans on a weekend now, so I try to do these on a Monday night. Usually on a Monday, that's when I feel like I need these the most, so I'm trying to make it more of a run a bath, you know, have a bit of me time on a Monday. So really thoroughly enjoyed this. My face felt lovely and quenched after using it, so I would definitely pick one of these up again. Next thing we have is this, it looks really grim, I'm sorry, the Tropic Aloha Care Protective Sun Lotion, SPF 30, and it mattifies skin. So I was really nervous about this because I was like, oh, I really do not need anything that's going to mattify my skin. But I didn't really feel like it mattified that much, because to me with dry skin I would notice massively if my skin was really mattified, because my skin does not like that. But I felt like this was okay. I don't know why I was going into this thinking it would be awful, but it wasn't. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to buy this again because I do have favourite sun creams for my face that I would much prefer to buy over this one. But I'm glad I used it. I got this out when I was like, I'd finished my Ultra Sun and I didn't buy another SPF back because I had a couple left over. So I wanted to just use the ones I had in my collection, so this is why I used that. And speaking of SPFs, I think I have a few in here. This is my Ultra Sun SPF 30 for the face. This is my favourite ever SPF. I got introduced to this from Emma Rumble in one of her empty videos, and I thought I would give it a go. So this came in a toil box. I usually buy these from Look Fantastic because they are on, you know, a good price on there. I think these are usually for SPF 30, I think it might be £23, and then it goes up a couple of pound if you get the SPF 50. I love this. I will continually keep buying it. I haven't bought it again because I did buy something from ASOS and I saw there was one on there that I wanted to try just as like a cheaper alternative to see whether it's as good. But I am going to be buying this in the future without a doubt. Absolutely love that. And another little SPF that I've used after I used that Ultra Sun one was the Kiehl's Ultralight Daily UV Defense SPF 50. So I think I got this in a cohorted box. Pleasantly surprised by this actually. I get a bit nervous sometimes when I try new SPFs because I'm wondering how they're going to react when I wear makeup over the top. But all three of them that I've tried didn't have any problems whatsoever. I did enjoy this. It didn't dry out my skin. It felt nice. This one is a little bit more expensive than the Ultra Sun one though, so that's why I can see myself just picking up the Ultra Sun one. But I did really enjoy using that one as well. Next thing we have is a couple of samples. So these are the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Serum, and I got 2 of them. So I thought I would just use these 2 samples in between using up serums. I was pleasantly surprised by these. Again, I feel like in September I was pleasantly surprised by a lot of products that I tried. Usually I don't like Charlotte Tilbury skincare. I think it's overpriced. Don't get me wrong, I still think it's overpriced, especially for this product. Really did enjoy this. I felt like it made a difference to my skin. I don't think I looked younger, but I did think it looked nice and it felt nice going onto my skin. The only problem with this though, I think it's either £50 or £60, and I just can't spend that on a serum that will most probably only last me a few months. Oh, I just can't. Because I know I have other serums in my collection that are cheaper that will do equally as much, but this was nice. I did enjoy it, and I feel like maybe if I want to treat myself one time I will go ahead and buy. Next thing we have is the Starskin VIP 7-second Luxury All Day Mask. So I got something like this before. We got it in a Birchbox. I think we got this in a Look Fantastic one though, but I tried one before from Birchbox and I hated it. I used it once. I was like, this is not for me. So I was a bit nervous when I was trying this one because it looked very similar. So this was a exfoliator, toner, serum, moisturiser, mask, makeup primer all in one. I didn't use it as a makeup primer, but I did try and use it as everything else, and I thought it was okay. I don't like the fact that you only get one in here and it's like a single use. I just think that's a bit of a waste. I just don't see myself picking something like this up again. I just think there's other products that you can have that are bigger sizes, that aren't just one use, that do well. So no, I won't get that again. I've actually finished a mask, and not just a sheet mask, an actual mask. So this is the Marcel Hydrating Mask. So this was just a little mini. I think we got this in a Birchbox. This was a clear gel face mask, and I only got 2 uses out of this because there wasn't really that much in here. I don't think it was filled to the top. I thought this was nice. It made my skin feel nice after washing it off. It didn't have a scent, and I did find it hydrating. My skin tells me when something just isn't right with it. It goes red, it's dry, and this didn't do it with that. So I really did enjoy using this. But again, the same thing with masks when it comes to like stuff like this and sheet masks. I just don't usually buy them because we get quite a lot in subscription boxes. But if for whatever reason I ever stop subscription boxes, I would look at buying this again. The next thing we have is another shower gel. Well, this is a shower milk. This is the Evelyn Rose by Crabtree and Evelyn Luscious Shower Milk. So you guys know how I feel about rose, and I feel like I'm coming round to it now if it's not too heavily scented. If it's like really, really strong of rose, I just cannot. This I took away with me when we went away for the weekend, and I think I got about 3 uses in this, so it wasn't a huge amount. And this didn't smell too strong of rose, that I can remember, that I can recall. I feel like if it did, I wouldn't have used it up. But I wouldn't get this again. I'm not going to buy anything that is rose scented for a shower gel. I much prefer to buy something that I know I would enjoy, and I never buy shower gels either because I just haven't bought a shower gel in such a long time because I have such a back stock from getting them from boxes or in gift sets at Christmas. So I won't get this again anyway, just because it is rose scented. It cleaned my skin, which is exactly what I would want it to do. Okay, a product that I hate myself for enjoying is this from Avant. So this is the Pink Orchid Subtle Restoring Overnight Serum. So I mentioned in last Empties that there was a serum that I really enjoyed by Avant. I was surprised that I liked, because usually, you know, my stance on Avant, I don't like it because I think it's overpriced, and I think the products are usually like mediocre, you know, not worth the price. This one, I still don't think it's worth the price, but I don't think it's mediocre. I think it made my skin look really nice the next day every time I used it, and this was something I used every single night, and I really did thoroughly enjoy it. And I can't believe them words are coming out of my mouth when it comes to Avant, but I did really enjoy this one. Now, I'm not going to repurchase it because this is most probably something stupid like £80 plus, and I'm not going to pay that for Avant. But I think I've actually found a product that I don't mind from Avant. So yeah, first product I've tried that I don't hate. And the last skincare thing that I've got in my empties is this by Elizabeth Arden. This is the hyaluronic acid ceramide capsules. So I have two of these. I got one of these as a freebie through Facebook, and one of these with the one I'm using at the moment as a Hall of Fame, I think, from Latest in Beauty. So I've used both of these up and I really enjoyed these. So you get, I believe it's like a 7-day pack, like a trial kit to try. So there was 7 pods in each one, and you get just the perfect amount of serum, which I really liked. And this was like a really beautiful creamy serum. Thoroughly enjoyed using this. I felt like it made my skin look beautiful. The texture of it when going on the skin was really nice as well. I can see myself buying these actually in the future. I really did thoroughly enjoy it. And I've tried stuff from Elizabeth Arden before, skincare wise, that I wasn't a huge fan of, so I'm glad I tried these, and I feel like it is something I would repurchase in the future. I don't know how they do those though. Is it a case of you get like a bigger pack of pods? I don't know, I'll have to have a look, but I really did enjoy those. And the last few things are makeup related stuff. So this is really dirty, so you'll have to ignore it, but this is one of my favourite sponges ever. This is the So Eco sponge. I have bought quite a few on backup because they are relatively cheap. I think they're definitely less than £6, but this is one of my favourite sponges. They're super soft, and I try to replace my sponge every 3 months because, you know, they do have this bacteria, and this one looks really grim because it's been rolling on the bottom of this container. But yeah, as I've just said, I will continually keep buying these. I was introduced to this through Look Fantastic at the beginning of the year, and really happy that they introduced me to this because this is one of my favourite sponges, and I've got quite a few on backup. And last but no means least, I have 3 mascaras. So let's start off with this one. This is the Too Faced Damn Girl Mascara. So this one I used for 6 months, and I enjoyed this. The one thing I didn't really enjoy when I used it though was the wand. So when I was putting it on my eye, the wand just seemed too big, and I felt like I kept nearly poking myself in the eye or I was getting it all over the top of my lid. But the mascara itself was nice. It was really lengthening, volumizing, and I really do enjoy Too Faced mascaras. One of my favourites is the Too Faced Better Than Sex. I haven't tried that in a long time because I just have an abundance of mascaras. But I do like that one, and I did enjoy this one as well. I don't know whether I would purchase this one again, because I do think out of all the Too Faced ones, I think I would more likely buy the Better Than Sex one. But I did like this mascara, and if I got it again, I would definitely use it. We then have a little sample one. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Lashes Volume 2. Absolutely loved this. Loved, loved, loved this. This has to be one of my favourite mascaras ever. I know I just said about the Too Faced one, but this, I just love it. And this, I think, is £22 on Charlotte Tilbury, so I can see myself buying that again. I try to keep my mascaras open for 6 months max, because they can start to dry out and crumble, and just also that's just the recommended time usually to keep them open. This one is 6 months, but it does say on the back of the tube, so just check that. This is the wand, and it is just, I have really small lashes, so I need all the help I can get, and this just gave me everything I wanted and more. It was volumizing, lengthening. The difference between when I did it on one eye to the other was like, I could tell that it was I could visibly tell a difference, which is very rare for me usually. So yes, absolutely love this. Definitely going to repurchase that in the future. And last but no means least is a mascara that shouldn't be in here, but it is, and there's a reason for it. So this is the e.l.f. Lash It Loud Volumizing Mascara. This was something I only opened in August, and I was really enjoying it. But the only thing that I found with this, and I don't know why, oh, it's okay now. So what had happened is this stopper had come out. So this brush was absolutely coated, like unusable coated. But it seems now that the stopper has gone back in again. Can you see the mess that was on that? Let me just try that again. So let's close it. Okay, so that is okay now. So I'm actually going to keep this because I do enjoy it and I want to try it a bit more. But I put it in here because it was unusable, but it's not now. So that's that. So that is my September empties. There's a lot of products in here that I found that I really did enjoy, and I know I might not be repurchasing them all, but I was really pleasantly surprised by at least half of these products. So I'm hoping to have a month like that again in October, where I find some products that I really do enjoy. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It would mean the world to me if you could subscribe if you don't already. And I would love to know below your thoughts and opinions on the products I finished in September. And if you have any opinions on these products, please do leave them below as well. And until my next video, thank you for coming by. See you later.